my name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic and I'm doing really well. And today, for the house by Kilian, I'm reviewing La Verte, which means the green hour. I've just been informed. This is £178.50p. A stupid price. This was £210, but at Sephora they've reduced it to £178.50p for 50ml. The top notes are absinthe, cypress, heart notes are licorice, wood, violet leaf, base notes are patchouli, sandalwood, tonka, vanilla, vetiver. Do we have our bottles of La Verte by Kilian? Are we engaged with our higher self? Let's get testing. So let's have a look at the atomizer. So what am I expecting? I know I've just reviewed some fragrances that I thought were crap, so I would really love to have something great. Feel a bit headache-induced after reviewing that Revolting Cherry one, but you know, I don't know. Violet leaf's a really nice raw material. Actually, it smells violet like it says, but it's very clean smelling. It's expensive. I'm thinking of doing something with it. I get loads of raw materials and I think I'm going to do something with that. I have a lot of raw materials, but violet leaf I really like. It was green, clean, snappy, very, very nice. Anyway, let's apply the fragrance. This does smell of absinthe. That is the aniseed within this. This is really nice. Based upon Icy Super and Broxin to give lift and diffusion, and Bretellite to give further cleanness, fresh diffusion. So what you're detecting within the formula there is a dry, metallic. So what I want you to do is put the fragrance on, try in your mind to separate the aniseed. It gives you some kind of licorice as well. And try to detect, it's a dryness to it, sort of a dry, tannin, metallic patchouli. And that is a raw material called terpenous patchouli, and it can give smoke, patchouli, dryness. It is crystalline and white at room temperature. It's very, very nice. It's one of my favorite raw materials actually to work with. It's very expensive. When you're working with it, you have to use gloves because this does not come off your fingers, and it kind of saturates your nails actually. But combined with ambroxan and Bretellite, it gives you sort of dry, harsh, metallic projection and lift. It's so nice and refreshing to have this sort of Perfumer after all quite sweet fragrance. This is really, really lovely and what I would crave after reviewing quite a lot of sweet fragrances. The geometry of this fragrance is pointed. It's very sharp, pointed, dry. This smells really great. So this fragrance has been, whoever the perfumers were, have done a really great job. I think it smells finished, complete, perfect actually. It's in keeping with the fragrance. It smells different, unique. I love the use of the Ice Super and the Hedione, obviously, to give it sort of lift, life, diffusion with the ambroxan and Bretellite. I love the dryness of the terpenous patchouli. I love that. The sweetness is gorgeous in this. So initially you get this blast and you get this sort of alcoholic dryness, and then you dry down to the sweetness, which is the vanilla and cumarin. So this is beautifully balanced, and I really feel the perfumers, and I really feel the evaluators did a really great job, because this has got enough sweetness in to be appealing and enough dryness in metallicness to be sort of diffusion, smell up to date and smell contemporary. It's been smooth beautifully actually. So the Lily of the Valley raw materials and nitrous musk are giving smoothness. This is giving you lots of life, lift, volume, smoothness. I love the use of the vetiver like raw materials, the terpenous patchouli, the lemon as well to give a further spike. On to my final thoughts. I really like this actually. I think it fits with the color. I think it fits with the alcoholic feel of it. I think it's very wearable. Actually, I think it's a very wearable fragrance. I'm quite surprised because I've had this sat on my shelf, and green, I'm not a fan of. I think Tom Ford released those green fragrances which were atrocious. I think this is really, really great Perfumer, really, really lovely. The things I don't like about it are the crapo plastico cap. I think this is horrible. I would love glass. I think it would just be so much better, and it's just so light and really not really great at all. I'd love, the other ranges of metal. I'd love glass. It devalues the perfume. Actually, the price is a little bit steep, but I think the construction of the perfume is really, really beautiful. I think it's really great. I think it's been intermixed beautifully, and I think it's a testament to really beautiful perfumery skills. If this had a glass cap. If the price was slightly reduced, maybe to about 140, I'll give it a 10 because I think it's just the perfumery is really, really, really great. I think it's such clever perfumery, makes me very happy to be in this industry. But because the price is top end and this I think's atrocious, I'm going to mark it at an 8 out of 10. I think it's really fair. I love it actually. I'm quite surprised. I think it's great. So love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands and lots of fragrance views. Hope staying safe and well. See you soon.